Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fly Tying Friday. Tonight we'll be tying a yellow Stimulator. Just starting off with an Allen size 12 curved shank nymph dry fly hook. And what I'm going to do is just work my way down to the bend here and tie in an elk hair tail. Just going to take a few fibers off this patch of elk hair and we'll stack that up in the hair stacker. Make sure those tips get all lined up nice and even. So once you have it stacked, you want to just take about a dozen of those fibers or so and just use the tips of the hair, measure that out and tie that in. You want to do some loose wraps at first. You don't want to flare that tail out too much. Just work your way up with some loose wraps to about 2/3 of the way up the hook. Go ahead and tighten down. And then I go ahead and just trim all that excess out. It gets a little unruly here for a little bit, but we'll get all that straightened out here. Just start taking some tight wraps to compress all that down. And take tight wraps, but then finish it off with some medium, and it wants to roll on you sometimes there, but just some medium tension wraps to finish things off so it doesn't flare out too much. Okay. Just like that. And now I'm going to tie in some yellow floss and a little bit of grizzly dry fly hackle. Get the yellow floss in there. And just prepare the butt end of this hackle by trimming off a few fibers. Give it a little tooth edge for that thread to grab onto, like that. We'll tie that in. And advance our thread forward just past where we tied off that elk hair. Now we're going to wrap that yellow floss up, trying to keep everything even and uniform, which can be tough at times with this floss, but alright, just tie that off. Then we'll just open spiral wrap this grizzly hackle right up. Just with some nice even wraps. And when you tie that off, you want to leave that tag end of the hackle for the head. So we'll just put that back on our material clip for later. Alright. And now we're going to tie in an elk hair wing. So we'll take a good little clump off this elk hair patch and go ahead and stack it up like we did the tail. Get those tips evened up. Make sure you clean out your under hair and all the junk out really well. So once we have those tips evened up, we're just going to measure out a wing. You want the wing to be a little shorter than the tail. So something like that. And just trim that at your measurement. Give the thread a twist and tie that in right at the butts of your oak hair. A few really solid wraps, keep it from spinning on the hook if you can. Just like that. Now we're going to take some pale like cream color or yellow color dubbing, and this dubbing gives the hackle something to grip to for the head. I kind of struggled with the head when I first started these. I started just tying them out of thread, but the hackle kept slipping, and then I realized if you use some dubbing, it lets the hackle grip to the dubbing and gives it somewhere to rest, so it works pretty well. So we'll just form up a kind of cone head of dubbing. Give that hackle a little ramp to ride down towards the eye. Alright, and we'll just do like 3 wraps of hackle in front of the eye, on the head there. There you go, and tie that off. Alright, well that pretty much does it for the yellow stimulator. This is a really high floating fly. You can use it as a point fly with a dropper underneath, or anywhere you need just an all-around general attractor dry fly. And it's really really works well in fast turbulent water too. All that elk hair and hackle really makes it float a long time without going under. So hope you guys enjoyed the stimulator, and we'll see you next week on another Fly Tying Friday. Thanks for watching.